Good afternoon, good morning, good night. I don't know why I said it in that order because it's the morning time. But welcome in, my feathered friends. I'm so happy you clicked on this video. If you clicked here, then there's something here for you. This is just going to be a really quick check-in. I just got back from doing my morning routine down to the river, connecting with Source, speaking to nature, and just allowing whatever wants to come through. And I was gonna enjoy a movie with my son, and Spirit's like, grab that and turn on the camera real quick. And I was like, okay, whatever. Doesn't usually happen that way, but I'm totally open for it. So maybe you're opening up to new things. You're opening up to more things. So first off, we have the Water of Shadow, and it's cast about. And if you can tell, obviously we're going to be talking about the shadow. And this could be you or somebody that you are dealing with. Maybe there's a situation that you're just really, you don't even know about. It causes a lot of emotions. And it's almost overwhelming that you want to run away. Okay. There's situations in which you might find yourself ungrounded or directionless, like you don't know where to go. You feel very ungrounded. It's like the tides are coming in, and this is somebody that is feeling it. But with this victorious silence and dimensional celestial, I'm getting a couple different things here. So either somebody is keeping silent. Help me out here, Spirit. Somebody is keeping silent about some very big, overwhelming emotions that they are dealing with. And they're feeling very, very ungrounded. So as the storm has its way, you can be easily taken internally by the torrents. You might begin to respond by trying to flee, by trying to run away from it. But there's nowhere else to go but here. Like somebody needs to sit in these emotions, these feelings that are coming up, because everything is an inside job. We can't run away. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Come on. Like there's nowhere to go. In a spiritual sense. Everything, as within, so without. So everything is an inside job. And I really wish I would have known this a couple years back. I know everything happens for a reason. I know I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I know I was supposed to go through that so that I could know for the next time, or to share with others. Sit with this emotion, or if this is somebody, they need to sit in silence with their emotions, okay? You cannot fix them. They have to figure this out on their own. This is not, I know this and I know that. This is a lot of mothering energy that somebody desperately needs, because they are going through huge waves of emotion, okay? So I'm going to read a little bit of this victorious silence. Peace, tranquility, silence, transparency, and the letting go into the greater. This card points me to that which is beyond all sound, form, light, movement, and so on. I could call it nothing, but it is less than that. And it is silence too. It is space, allowance, and absolute openness. Silence is that which always is. Throughout the coming to be and passing away of the clamor of noise, silence is the space within which the noise can arise from and return into. Silence abides. It makes it all possible. And when faced with any seemingly unsurmountable noise, stillness reigns ultimate in its unconquerableness. I almost got like monotone, like I was just kind of letting it flow all together. So what I'm also getting, oh wow, I didn't even see that. Water of dimensional. Water courseway, exactly. Allowing this water, creating a way for it to pass with silence, okay? Again, if this is you, if this is resonating with you, then this is just letting you know, like, there's nothing to be afraid of. going within, doing nervous system tapping on your thalamus gland, which is also your gold chakra, you know, silver and gold. Look up the silver and gold chakra. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Yeah. It's a lot deeper than that. So find your silver and your gold, do some thalamus taps right here. You can release, you can ask your body to release whatever it is that you are processing, acknowledging it and saying, I allow you to release, and I replace you with whatever you want to replace it with. You have the option, because if we keep doing cleansing and we don't kind of power ourselves back up, it can leave us feeling very, very drained. And I just recently learned this. I actually was wondering why I was feeling so fatigued for so long. And I know it's part of the process, and I know they can come and go. But sometimes if we're doing cleansings and we don't realize the entire process of the spiritual aspect of what we're doing, and we're cleansing, we're not going out and replenishing ourselves. For example, you can go out into nature, you can sit on a rock, you can ask for it to give you, to revitalize you, to fill you back up with strength and life and energy, or give it thanks and gratitude. Ask for it to take away anything that is in your energetic field that doesn't belong there, okay? It works, okay? I don't know what else to say. All you have to do is do it. So Watercourse Way, I'm not going to read this card, but I just thought it was very fitting to be right there. And I like threes. What can I say? I'm a life path 3, so yes, some silence and practicing meditation, learning nervous system facts, just in general, learning about anti-inflammatories, natural anti-inflammatories. I'm not talking about taking pills and ibuprofen. I'm talking about the natural, holistic way that the earth and God provides us. That's free. From exercises to tapping to teas to what you eat to drinking enough water. Leo, baby, can you wait, please? I'm almost done. All right, so I'm not going to take this course one, but I am going to pull for this emotions, and I'm going to pull some tarot for the silence, just so we can dig a little bit deeper, so maybe you can get something. This should have already been a confirmation for you, so if you're still here, thank you. I love you. I really appreciate you for being here. Also, your likes, and everybody who has subscribed recently, and to OGs, thank you for sticking around. Yeah, there, 5 of Swords. Oh, golden apples could be really significant. Sorry about the glare. These are like super, yeah, shiny. The emotions can cause thoughts. We have to be aware of this, okay? 7 of Coins. But I feel like somebody's actually, I feel like somebody's doing this to pull something out. This might go with the read from yesterday. Yeah, Page of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Seeds that were planted a long time ago. I need something for this 5 of Swords. Spirit, please. What is this 5 of Swords? Oh. The Empress. Being mindful of what you're thinking about when you're going through these really deep emotions, because you don't want to attract and manifest and thank you, confirmation with the train, magnetically pull to you something you don't want. Being mindful of your vibration and what seeds you're planting within your mind when you're going through this. You have a lot of curiosity, I see. But don't, there's already 2 swords here, but I see a really nice balance. I see you really, it's like you must have done a lot of work. And okay, Spirit just said that you were prepared. You were prepared to do this, to go within, to dive deep, to pull some kind of seeds out that you're going to use to plant that is for a long-term something. The Chariot, Apollo. Something your soul came here to do. Cast about. Apollo. The Emperor is at the, oh my God. Oh my God. In the Wheel of Fortune after that. You guys, This is absolutely necessary. Whoever I'm talking to, I don't want you to get too excited, but you should be excited. Because you don't want to throw your vibration off. You know, the pendulum swings. So that's why like monks and stuff try to keep like a baseline, their baseline, and they keep it the baseline. Like, have you ever heard the story? The monk will respond the same, whether somebody gives them a car or somebody just gives them an apple. It's the same. Something about that. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. You're moving forward in your authority. This is something that was needed. I mean, look at this. Look. Are you kidding me? The Empress and the Emperor planting seeds. It is going to be a little... it's just being mindful of the way you think as you are moving through these emotions. But okay, let's pull for the silence before I say anything else. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I think this is just like saying, you've got this. We're just letting you know there might be a little bit of Five of Swords energy. You might get a little bit up in your head. But I see you being very curious and like observing and watching with this Page of Swords. Like what it is, maybe what you've attracted into your life in the past is giving you seeds of some sort. Okay, what is this silence? Victorious silence, Spirit? Four of Swords. Silence. This is putting something to rest. This is hypnosis. Self-hypnosis. Maybe you're doing past life regression. That could definitely explain this energy. Five of Cups at the bottom. Let's get some more. I need more. Ooh, Page of Coins. Okay, let's keep going. Five of Cups still came out underneath the Four of Swords. It was at the bottom of the deck a minute ago. And then we have Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. More swords. And the Lovers. Oh my god, that's amazing because I thought that this was the Lovers when I first saw it because they like, you know, with the cards. Wow. Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody's, in this silence, somebody's going to find out that they're going to be putting to rest maybe a vision or something that they were manifesting or going at. Like, look at her face. Like, there was something that was attracting you. There was something that was pulling you. But it was leading to the Five of Cups. And also Two of Swords. Indecision. And it's also Nemesis. Depending on the deck, the Two of Swords is different for me. And this is like somebody going into silence and seeing something. Obviously, with all this emotion, diving deep. The Love, you're transitioning into a new path because the Lovers talks about taking a different path. And then the Tower, Poseidon, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is all, and the Star, this is all falling into place for somebody to fall in love. With themselves, with the universe, with everything, with all of creation. I don't know. That's what it seems like. That's exactly what this seems like. All right, guys. I'm going to leave this here. Whoever this is for, just know that you are moving towards something a lot more calm. A lot more calm. I'm talking like your mindset. Like with the Six of Swords ending this, and the very first one was the Five of Swords. once this is processed, once you go through this cast about these and learning to really just be silent and observe the emotion, you do not need to react. There is no reaction required, okay? Um, when somebody masters this, I see them becoming unstoppable. It's like, this is like conquer. I heard Napoleon in my head just now. I don't know what that has to do with this, but conquering the world. This is like somebody conquering themselves and moving forward in all of their power. But it's also somebody that knows how to sit in silence with others who are going through this too, while being able to protect their energy. Okay? Um, yeah, and Lunya just popped in my head too. So like my energy stays with me, your energy stays with you. You know, these readings are only for helping and the collective, for helping empower you and uplift you and know that you too can get out of any situation that you do not want to be in and that is not for you. I am a perfect example of that. Jumping in the car, not knowing where I'm going, not having food, not knowing where we're going to sleep. And I'm talking months of this. And I, believe, because you can be guided. If you're willing to give up anything and everything that you've ever known, then it is possible. I know it is. So, you're going to do amazing things. You're going to do very amazing things. Just be patient and calm with yourself, especially with the Four of Swords, meditating and resting. And that's the first one, under silence. And you're going to be feeling some emotions for sure, because the Five of Cups is even still there. And maybe there was loss, there were indecisions, there was actions that were not acted upon, but there's no wands over here. So that's actually not true. And there's no wands over here. Maybe somebody needs fire. Check your reflexology with your subconscious. All you gotta do is stick your fingers out really, really straight, and you're gonna ask yourself a question, okay? And you're gonna see if your subconscious agrees with you. Are you guys in an alignment? Okay, look it up. It's a great way to check in on yourself. I know for a while, before I healed my father wound and my mother wound, which was like a month ago, I'm still doing more stuff on it. I feel like it's just layers. But I would ask, I was like, I love men. I love men. I love men. And it would bend. It was the reflex, it wouldn't stay strong. If it's true, if you're in alignment, it stays, it'll stay like that. Now it stays. But before it didn't. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like, I love men. I love men. I love women. I love everybody. Like, all right, I'm getting a little riled up. And anyway, I love you. The universe loves you, and everything's working out for your best and your highest good. Until next time, guys. Peace.